was a nice warm-up, but if you really want to impress me, show me you can handle that hot streak vehicle.
I'm always warmed up, Buzz. And when I'm behind the wheel of my hot streak, nobody can beat my heat.
I like that fire in your belly, rookie. Now take your hot streak and go defeat your enemies with the Nitro Blaze.
Hey everybody, Wisdom here. We have got Lava Lance Eruptor on the portal, and of course Dark Hot Streak. We're going to showcase the vehicle. That said, the first thing we like to do is come in here and cycle over to Dark Hot Streak. Get a good look at it here again. I really like the aesthetics of this one. The black and the blue, sort of like the monochromatic black, I guess, looks really nice in my opinion, particularly on the figure. Here in game, the wheels kind of have such a nitro blue glow. You can actually kind of pick up on white, which again, that is how fire works. But, anyway, you can kind of get overpowered there a bit, but it looks really nice in person. So let's go ahead and take a look at the blueprint here. Alright, now right here, box stock, you have blue fire tires. They're good for +5 top speed, +5 handling. Moving over, you got the road burners, good for +10 handling. Coming down, you got the coal shooters, which to me are probably the least cool looking, but +150 armor is nothing to laugh about, and +5 on the weight side. Over here, when you supercharge it, which we of course have done, you get acceleration values of +10. Coming up to the all-important horns, you have the Searing Snarler, the Fire Crackle, the Pop Snapper, and of course the Semi-Blaze Horn. Now, moving over here to our specialty mods, you have box stock got the Blaze Boosters, +10 top speed there. Sliding over, you got the Block Broiler, +5 top speed and acceleration. Moving down, Volcanic Vents, 150 on the armor, +5 weight. And over here, last but not least, you've got the Wind Flares. This is unlocked when you supercharge Hot Streak, and it is good for +10 acceleration and +5 on the handling value. Coming down here, we're going to take a look at the weapons. We're going to hold X to unleash a powerful stream of fire to heat up your enemies. And then we're going to press Y and boost forward into a Nitro Blaze of Glory, trying really hard not to sneeze. And I think we'll pull it off. Alright. So that's pretty much all we need to do there. Again, you can get a good look at the vehicle. And we're going to let Lava Lance Eruptor here test it out for us. Then we will switch to Dark Spitfire. And we will let him kind of do it. It's been a while since we've actually driven. So here it is in action. It looks pretty sweet. From what I remember, it's a very agile vehicle. We'll kind of leave a few of the gear bits if we can. But you get the feel for it. Very straightforward, kind of like your garden variety vehicle. Let's get one enemy out, and you can just hold this, which is what's great. Note that the damage number seems to have gone down. Let's do that again. That's very quick, actually. So 157, and then we're down to 106. That seems to be the lowest point we get to. So now, that was again the primary, which the beautiful thing there is it is spammable. Actually, it's not really spammable, you just hold it and it spams itself, which is of course fantastic. The other attack, it looks like that. Now, it will time out. You get like what? 2.5, maybe 3 seconds, worth out of it. So let's see what it looks like taking down enemies. 330, it's kind of a foolproof measure. This is, like I said, a great starter car. That's probably why they picked it and set it up this way. You've got an attack that you can hold, and then you've got this one where you can foolproof things, where even if you incidentally run into enemies, as long as you remember to hit that button, you're home free. So, speaking of that, what do we get for hit damage? Dun, 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 dun. Couldn't tell. 328 maybe? 345. Kill yourself, Greeble. Let's do that one more time, actually. Alright. 310 seems to be a varying number here. I could not read that one. Jeez, this is getting annoying. Oh, look at the hops he's got. Alright, come on. 293. I'm trying to 337, so check that out. 337 just from running into the vehicle. Let me let him get away from that before we do this. And then 330, so essentially, as weird as it is, you can actually just bump the vehicle, you know, well, obviously not a left tap, but like that was 345, that's 15 over the attack there. So nonetheless, what I'm going to do now, and the beautiful thing about using the Yeti, I don't have myself strapped in by way of a headset of any sort. And I'm going to pop over here. We're going to stick on, I guess we'll go with Dark Spitfire number 2, our level 1 one, with just the base upgrades. We'll supercharge it. You'll get to see that in action. And we'll get some damage numbers showcased here. And then we'll run over there to the track, go around it. And then, of course, we will move on to actually taking care of his quest. So here we go.
Supercharged.
Alright, so there we go. We gotta defeat enemies with the Nitro Blaze ability. I'm assuming that's going to be, you know, our white. He's doing 350, I think, because he's supercharged. The trick here... Okay, yeah, so that got it for us. 350 in supercharged fashion. Let's check out the primary. It is gonna do 115. Oh, wanted to kill him naturally. So you could soften him up like this and then just sort of finish him off with your nitro attack. And again, I mean, it comes down to personal preference, but the cool thing here is sort of auto locks around, just depending on where you're driving, kind of what you're headed towards. But for completing the quest, I think we could actually do it here. It wouldn't be exactly the most efficient thing to do, but again, Chapter 2, Motley Meadows, where we have all the chompies. I've forgotten how many we actually have in there. Quite a few, but we'd have to repeat the chapter several times. So I kind of like to play around in here and sort of get up to speed. You know, it's good to do a combination of them, in my opinion. But if you're so inclined, I mean, you could just knock it out here. And obviously, again, for me personally, it would be more fun to just manually do this in the game. And if it happens to be Chapter 17, we're driving around and we complete his quest, so be it. If it's Chapter 31, I don't really care. But again, for showcasing things in Skylanders Research, this is sort of what it comes down to. You know? So it's bittersweet. You know, it's cool to have it documented, showcase it, share it with everybody. Oh, yeah. But on the flip side, it would also kind of be fun to do it, you know, naturally. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and pick some of these up if we can. We'll drift a little bit in supercharged fashion, and let's head over this way now. Make a lap around the track, get a feel for the vehicle. I'm sitting at a really weird angle, and it's kind of hurting my neck. So I'm still kind of sorting out like what optimum positions and settings are for this mic. So apparently, I don't know how this will sound until I edit it, but I do know that it hurts my neck. I'm kind of sitting like, my shoulders are square with the computer monitor, and my head is turned a very strange angle towards the TV. And, I don't think I like this, but I also don't know how it will sound. So like I said, it's just kind of one of those things, but you get the feel for it. This is, again, kind of like your cookie cutter car, which is just pretty much fantastic across the board. Hence why it would be in the starter pack, but you can do some stunts, you can have some fun. We'll drive down the middle here, see if we can hit a ramp and showcase its aerial abilities.
Yes!
You get a feel for it. So I think that is what we will showcase here. I'll either off camera knock this thing out, or possibly, oh, I guess we hit the buzzer. I might go to Chapter 2. I might just do it here and then cut back in. We'll see. But anyway, pretty sweet little ride. We're going to complete his second quest, and then we'll see what we pick up from Buzz, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so that thing was pretty easy. I got to a point where it was actually quicker and more efficient to activate the single vehicle, spam it for like a set interval with the primary attack, and then do 2 hits with the, Y attack for the quest. But we wrapped it up fairly easily, just stuck to the training grind. I gotta get a feel for it. So what we're gonna do now is check out our reward and have Buzz introduce the SuperCharged challenge. So let's see what we pick up for Dark Hot Streak.
Yikes! Oh, back already, Spitfire? Guess I can't put you out that easily.
Anyone who tries usually gets burned, Buzz. Those guys didn't stand a chance.
Well, you've earned the right to be called Supercharger and this.
Alright, so +5 acceleration, and now comes the pivotal moment where the SuperCharged challenge will be introduced.
You've come a long way, Spitfire, but this next challenge is no joke. You could get burned on this one. You up to it?
Up to it. I'm ready to crank up the heat.
If you accept this next mission, you'll need to be fast at the wheel and in your brains. Go see my operative to complete your top secret Ninja Commando challenge.
Alright, so time to complete his top secret Ninja Commando challenge, or of course, as we probably know it, the SuperCharged challenge. We'll head over there, I guess, get that done. I'm still kind of debating going for the completion of the game tonight. I was trying to hold out for the Buzzwing and Standard Thrillipede, but I don't know when they're coming. And I'd kind of like to have this done so we can just then maybe, there's a couple of elites we need to upgrade. There'll be a few SuperCharged challenges, I think like Stealth Elf's Quest number 2, which is a total pain to do, at least everywhere I've tried to do it. A couple of odds and ends, but we are getting very, very close. And again, I'm very tempted just to dive in and complete the game tonight. But we shall see. Nonetheless, what awaits us is, of course, his SuperCharged challenge, which those are usually pretty fun. So we'll see if we can complete it, and then, of course, get 3 stars on it, maybe even in the first try, but probably not. Sort of there's like a period of acclimation to each one, it seems, and then you kind of learn the lay of the land or the track or hazards or whatever is unique to it, and you can kind of master it over time. But so nonetheless, hope you're enjoying Skylanders Research. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on Dark Spitfire and Dark Hot Streak, or of course Spitfire and Hot Streak, or Golden Hot Streak, whatever it may be. And nonetheless, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you back for more Skylanders Research.